'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony.
Hello everybody, welcome to Highly Reactive. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It means a lot to us and the amazing artists we're about to react to. My name's Lee J over this stand and we're a UK reaction channel. And today we're reacting to Ren for a second time, the Bittersweet Symphony, except this time it's live. You know, we know that he's done the Verve version. He's put a bit of a rap into it, you know, a lot of homage paid to the Verve, and they actually gave him a signed guitar, if I remember rightly, or a signed instrument anyway. And we are huge Renegades. We are massive Ren fans, so we're so proud to sit here and say another Ren song's come. And as we're recording this, he's got a premiere song coming out with Webby that will be recording tomorrow, so can't wait.
Oh, I know. And do you know what? Ren did post out that he's going to be putting out loads of work again, coming up pretty much weekly. So you know we're going to be right here with the channel. So make sure you hit the follow button, hit subscription, and be along for the ride. But don't forget, before we get into it though, hashtag Ren supports the artist, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's about showing that mad love and mad support to Ren. Press play, Lee J. I'm pumped. Love the song. Love the version.
Oh no, he's right. I should press play.
You should press play.
Well, it's tripped me out then, those buildings. Oh, a little bit of stringing. Oh, he's so magical how he does stuff. Already in my mind, I've got like 3 things to comment on.
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. I spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, G, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye. I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the...
I love it, mate. I love it. The first thing I thought in my head, right, well, there's 2 things, right? First of all, brilliant, beautiful way of bringing in, like, what would people would say, you know, like in the streets, the way he's portrayed it, you know, next to housing estates, etc. But yeah, he's got a string quartet, which would be seen as like sort of the upper class. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like the merge of both. And this is, again, something that Ren so perfectly does, because it's not, he doesn't see that in people. He says that money gives greed, but at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all got skin, blood, bones, and all that sort of stuff. What I certainly love is this is a perfect time, this song, for us at the moment in Britain. It's a very dim time, a very dark time. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. You know, it's completely down to you what you think is right and wrong, or what's going on in the media. But it's people like this who just centrally says, this is the Britain we know, this is the Britain we love, and we know what's coming. And I just think it's a perfect time to revamp this and do it again.
You know what, Lee J, mate? Couldn't agree more. I tell you something, mate. I loved the artistry. Fuck me, that's a hard word to say, but I do love it. Like, I love that. I love the scenery that he's got. Very sort of council estate. Very Britain. Very Britain it is. I mean, look at the state of the weather. It's grey clouds. That's normally how it does look in Britain. It's normally
summer.
Overcast. Oh, yeah, summer weather right there. Like, so that, like, it just spews out British. And hey, I love Britain.
Yeah. We are proud of Britain. We're just not proud of our government right now. That's just the honesty coming out of me right now. Sorry.
You're calling this is the Britain I know. This is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside the city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes a pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with my boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle. As below, so above. As above, so below. Here in this city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7. Guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. Stepping in and out of gaps of the pavement cracks. If I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. People rise to work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash.
Oh God, Stan, what do you? I know you like a string quartet, see, as well, because I do.
I do, mate. I do, mate. I really love a string quartet, and I tell you something, it does brings some bit of class into this track, doesn't it? It makes it sound, the music just sounds so beautiful, along with Ren's rhymes and rap schemes and that. It just blends beautifully. And like, what I'm thinking, mate, like what is literally going through my mind as I'm watching this is like, how lucky are those people? Like, because there are some, like a couple of people on the balcony, they must be looking out the window going, darling, you know, because that's not the area that would have a string quartet out on the lawn. Trust me. They're like a string quartet out there.
It's people like Ren that we look back on in history. You know, he's always been put out as like Ren Shakespeare, you know, like these Beethoven, you know, such a merge of these great artistic minds and artistry that we've seen in the past. And I tell you what, mate, like Ren has got a different mind that just suits, like life coaching just suits what me and Stan love so much, that he sees past what everyone else sees. And I think what is so amazing about Ren, he's so intelligent, and that's because he sees past social media. He sees what everyone looks like on BBC. Oh, that's what's going on in the streets of London. That's what's going on in the streets of Cardiff and Glasgow and all. But actually, there's so much more to it, and Ren sees past the black wall that we're covered in, and it's actually, he sees the gaps, and he always comes out with special music that means something. Not only does he do it on a personal level with a beautiful story, he also does it about the place that he's grown up in, you know, yet it be North Wales or Brighton or other parts that he's been around Britain. You know, he's proud of it. He's even done bits in Canada as well, where he's been out there trying to change his life. So what a special human being. I'm gonna click his finger.
Work under sun mirrors that, a perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable. Junkie in the cubicle, his old spoon is usable. His mother's in a black suit, crying at a funeral. 9 to 5 crucible, this route is not commutable. A kid falls off the tracks, then he serves a stretch at juvenile. Libby's at the Dolies, but her disposition's humorful, while Davy's at the bookies and his mates call him delusional Britain. Drink it down and moan about the weather when the sun starts shining through the factor 10 tremor. Boys will be in it together till the fists start flying like the Conor McGregor, and then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now
I don't know if it's because obviously me and Stan have gone through pretty much every Ren reaction that we've tried to do anyway. Maybe a few that we've actually accidentally slipped under the carpet. But, you know, all I can keep on thinking about is that Ren original video. You know, he's walking down the street, he sees two guys fighting, and he goes over and he's talking about it. But also in this version of it, this live version, I absolutely positively think it's like one of the best sort of live versions that he does. He just brings this sort of, I mean, I know Stan said it for a lot of times, you know, there's a pronunciation in his pronunciationism in his voice is just perfect. And when the string quartet, whoever they are, deserve an absolute you know, shout out as well, because that bit where he sort of rose up the sort of song, he rose up the ante, and then they followed that din 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 din. Absolutely. Oh, Ren, he's just a mastermind. He's a mastermind in music.
Yeah. You know what? Lee J called it. Like, he knows I'm going to bring it up about like how much I just love Ren's live. You know, where it would be Animal Flow, the live version, Murderer, etc., etc. The list goes on. Like, we've done pretty much every live reaction he's done with like these sort of stuff. And I don't know what it is, mate, but it just gives it that something special. It like, I really love the live versions over like the studio versions. Like, it's just power. It's got so much power in it, and it literally takes over my soul, mate. And I love it. I'll tell you something. Yeah, like you said as well. Hats off to the string quartet. They're doing a fantastic bloody job. He makes you feel proud, doesn't he? Makes you feel happy, makes you feel warm. Like, I feel pumped, and I love it. I'm also loving his Adidas tracksuit that he's got. Ren's got his Adidas tracksuit.
I ain't gonna lie, mate. At the moment, it's hard to be proud to be British. Like, I'll say that. I'll look at the camera and I'll mean it with all sincerity. Like, it's hard to be proud to be British at the moment because there's a lot of shit going on. And whichever way you look, I hate all this leaning left, leaning right stuff. It just doesn't resonate with me. I'm just talking about the Britain that we know and we love. And Ren is talking about it now in such a special way. Now, this is where I'll say, I'm proud to be British. Yeah, screw you all because of people like this.
I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with a face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it's time to head home. Bittersweet how my high found its way to below. And I've said it once before, as above so below. Living on the streets of Britain, you just go with the flow. But I'm done. I'm out for the night. As the sun paints the pavements, I'll turn out the light. White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. I always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain,
I said it.
Drink it down and moan about the weather. When it's all said and done, we'll be in it all together. Boys will be boys, we'll be like it forever. It's a bittersweet symphony with birds of a feather.
Oh, I love the verve.
'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life.
Oh.
Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die.
Oh, Ren, thank you so much, man.
Very powerful closer there.
I loved it. He ended in that bittersweet symphony, and it was sweet to the core, man. Like, it is. I think it's what Britain needs right now is people like Ren to stand up and take that stand. You know, at the end of the day, he's a role model to many. I was speaking to someone the other day, and they said they listen to Ren, they feel like he's a role model, and he's a brilliant mind. And it's so stupid. You think, well, he's not going to save the country, but in a way, he saves so many people's minds. You know, a lot of people might listen to this, be a little bit angry, be a little bit agitated, and just listen to his beautiful voice along with his beautiful lyrics. Just things like when the sun starts painting the pavement, just things that you just don't naturally think about it unless you are poetically minded. And like Ren, once again, I say with no doubt, 10 out of 10, like absolutely perfect live symphony. Everything from the typical streets of Britain, the housing estate, to the string quartet, to the Renisms. Loved it, mate.
Totally, Jay, mate. Couldn't agree more. And do you know what? We know the Verve loved his Bittersweet Symphony where he walked down the street. I bet they will love this version as well. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be watching this one. Loved how he put in the original Verve, the Verve chorus into it, and then just ended it with that like very Money Game sort of vibe. Like, you know, we get the money and then we die.
Oh, he's coming out with more. I'm so excited.
And there's more to be came. I fucking thank you. Like, that was just an absolutely bloody beautiful piece. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Beautiful. It's got Ren written all over it. Look forward to more. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this reaction/review, then make sure you leave that thumbs up button, hit the old subscription, and ring that notification bell as well. But highly reactive reactions. And thank you so much for giving us your time. We will be doing his track that he's got releasing tomorrow as we record this. It's probably out when you're already seeing it, but it will be out soon.
Hashtag Ren as well down below. Ren makes music, whatever helps this artist out, because Ren is a person to be reckoned with. He's coming out with more. I can't wait because he is an absolute inspiration to so many people out there. Also, you can help our channel out, which we don't mind, which you can leave comments down, your own little recommendations, your own comments, and we'll always read them. And we enjoy reading them as well to see what people say. Don't forget, we are highly reactive, but
you are highly amazing.